Hello there everyone and welcome back to the spooky costume quest event in DML. So we just managed to find the key for level 5 of the event, so we will claim this and move on. So I found the key and oof, Olaf, what are you doing here? And not again, you won't foil my odious plans this time, Dragon Trainers. I swear it all, my name isn't Olaf, the pungent brother to the great Dunkel Viking. Oh, as if we could ever forget Olaf, or at the very least his stench. Wow, that's pretty mean. He might have bad BO, but come on, that's a pretty low blow there, are ya? Jesus. But either way, we do get a chest as a reward, and, you know, considering those materials weren't actually all that bad. So we'll claim that, 225 divided materials. I'll definitely take that too. So give it up, Olaf. We've got you cornered in this incredibly creepy basement. I think not, little girl. You won't ruin my peace and quiet like you have so many times before. Yeah, this guy is super weird. And I really don't want to catch him. I'm sure he'll be fine down here for as long as he'd like to stay in the dark with all the spiders. Alright, let's figure out what he's up to. So they've moved on from trying to find out where their friend is to now trying to work out what this weird, stinky Viking guy is doing. But this level is huge. It is very big. The tiles cost a lot. Some of them, I think, cost around 2,000 just for a single tile. Obviously, it's starting off cheap, but worst thing about this is exactly what I predicted was probably what was going to end up happening. We've had super good luck with our teams so far, but according to the wiki and some other sources, these fights are predominantly metal only. And a couple that have earth apparently as well, but metal only. I honestly can't think of something I could want less. And of course, how could it be Halloween without some really expensive dragon bundles? No? You don't agree? Oh, that sucks then, but either way, we do have the Bone Dragon now available! Finally, after, you know, we've been waiting to see how much this guy was going to cost and all that stuff, but we got a Grand Prince's pack here with the Bone Dragon, 2,250 event currency, and the £41 cost for this guy. He is quite expensive. And his other elements are, well, he's got Legendary, Shadow, and Void as all three of his elements. Oh god, his egg actually looks pretty cool, actually. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really like that design. But obviously, because of the event currency and the dragon itself, this bundle is very expensive. So, you know, the Apocalypse Dragon does have the same elements as him, so if you want a dragon that doesn't cost £41, you can wait for the Apocalypse to return as a card pack dragon, but, you know, he is available now, and he will not be available to breed, he will not be available via the event. This is the only way to get him. And on top of him, there is also a second bundle out. This is the Starter Pack bundle, which has the Pumpkin Dragon, 270,000 food, and 6.75 million gold, for me at least, for 999 gems. So, Plant, Earth, and Fire Dragon, not a great fighter or anything, but obviously, very, very creepy. Very creepy dragons indeed that are currently on sale to celebrate Halloween. But, actually, speaking of which, how much does this equate to? 2,250. I actually do not remember. Let's have a look. 2,250 is probably around about £25 worth. So you're basically paying £25 for the Bone Dragon, £25 for the currency, essentially, or like £20 for the bone and whatever for that. So, I don't know. I do also want to take a moment to mention that Android players actually just got an update, I think it was yesterday, where they've actually taken out the global chat for any Android players. You can still see it on PC here, obviously, but Gameloft has said, apparently recently, that they do not want to keep the global chat since it was a glitch of some sort, so they are going to be removing it soon. And, you know, it has its reasons. The global chat would have been a great thing if the chat was moderated and, like, certain words or phrases were banned and stuff like that. Because it's actually helped so many people to get a ton more people into their clans, which I think is great. because, you know, it's an in-game feature. You don't have to go out of your way to go onto the forums or onto Facebook pages to go and find people. And honestly, I've seen people's clans fill up from having 2 members to having a full 30 for their level or whatever level they may be. So, you know, after some of the stuff I've seen in the chat, I understand why it has to go, but for those people that were getting so many people to join their clans, it does kind of suck. I think what needs to happen from this is Gameloft needs to really consider implementing something like a global chat, but maybe have one of their staff members constantly moderating it, or like have people take in the reports and be able to, you know, deal with the chat live sort of thing. I think it was a great thing, honestly, but it seems like there's no way for them to just remove the messages outright or something like that, because again, some of the stuff that has been in there has been super weird. Super weird. I'm sure a lot of you know what I mean with some of the comments that have been in that chat, but, you know, I want to see something like that in the future, basically, but like I said, if you're on Windows, you can still see the chat. If you're on Android, the update did come out, so that is no longer available in your games. So, you know, they did come out with a decently quick hotfix for that. I think it took them about a week, if that, to bring out that hotfix for Android, so we'll see what happens anyway, but, you know, I love stuff like that, where you can have, like, chats with other people worldwide. Like, so many games have that. Even Osu has that option in-game. And games like Dota have that. I believe Overwatch still has a global chat for when you log in, if you want to keep it enabled. But I think at the same time they should give parents the option to disable it for kids if they have a game like this, because I think that would help out a lot with, like, you know, stopping children from giving out information to random people on the internet. I was talking about this recently, in fact, because I mentioned how some fan had been messaging me, and I basically almost accidentally found out their address details because they'd put me into one of their family's Facebook groups. So, you know, there's definitely a lot that kids need to learn, especially in the internet age. You know, people have to be super careful. You can't trust anyone on the internet. Like, don't just say, hey, I've spoken to you for a month on the internet. I know you on a personal level. Want to come to my house? Don't do that. Or if a stranger says, hey, do you want to meet up with me in the middle of this secluded area? You know, that may ring alarm bells. So, you know, that's just my warning. Like I keep saying, I really want to see some sort of global chat, because it's good to have the clan chat. Don't get me wrong, I love that you can talk to your other clan mates and plan stuff out, share tips, but being able to do that on a global level without having to have a Facebook account, because, you know, a lot of kids and that can't have a Facebook account for obvious reasons, and plus there is meant to be, like, a required age for Facebook. I think it's like 12 or something, which, I don't know about you, but I don't think anyone actually listens to that. Like, I see, like, 6-year-olds on Facebook all the time. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, you know, if you're not in with the hip thing, you get bullied in school and stuff. So I can kind of understand it, but I don't know, I think if we all consider a way to sort of implement something like that, and again, have good moderation in a chat like this, I think it would do wonders for people. Because I have never seen such an easy way to recruit clan members. Obviously, my clans, I don't need any more members since my clans have been full for like so long now, especially the Windows one. Jesus, people ask to join all the time. I'm like, I am so sorry, but this clan has been full for over a year and a half, and I barely even mess with people in it. But, you know, just I don't even know. I don't even know. But I was planning on doing another video today related to some other little spooky things in this game, you know. There's actually some weird stuff that is never really explained to us, and kind of weirds me out, some of it. But with the Bone Dragon bundle and stuff like that, you know, they're definitely going with the whole spooky theme. Like, I don't know, I wish I could get a hold of the Pumpkin Dragon, and oh god, don't even get me started on the Boxer Dragon. If I could get the Boxer Dragon, I would forget all bad that has ever come upon me. So I don't know how many of you were around last year when I attempted to get the Boxer Dragon, but all I have to say is to this day, I am still very salty. Very, very salty about what transpired in here. I hate the dungeon. I hate everything about the dungeon with a burning, burning passion. But I don't know if we can really move too much further in level 6. We can go a little bit further now, but we can at least do this boss fight. I'm going to save that until next time, actually, because he looks so adorable. I don't even want to fight him. I don't want to fight him yet. How do you feel? Okay, I don't really know what that means, Muerte, but that's okay. But, anyway, guys, for now, good luck with the rest of the event. I have had to open up every single chest in level 4 and 5, and it's probably going to end up being the same thing in level 6, honestly, because this game loves messing with people all the time, of course. But like I said, just be aware that these bundles are out. If it is too tempting, you know, so be it. Maybe it'll help you a little bit in the event as well if you really want to get the Bone Dragon, but like I said, I feel like it's a little too expensive. I won't be buying it myself. But until next time, I will see you then.